Increasingly extreme rain is making some neighborhoods simply uninhabitable. Now the state of Louisiana is using a federal funds for a remarkable experiment that could turn into a blueprint for dealing with what some are calling climate refugees. Diana Olick explains in her continuing series on the rising risks to real estate.
At a small church meeting house in a small Louisiana farm town, a small community is making a very big decision.
The option to purchase has been signed today.
The community, up to 40 homes, is moving together to higher ground. The state of Louisiana is using federal funds to purchase land, build new homes, demolish the old flood-damaged homes, and turn this neighborhood into wetlands.
So you're going to knock down all of these houses and these as well?
Right.
Pat Forbes, who administers community development block grants for disaster relief, is in charge.
It's quite clear that we're having more disasters, and consequently, we have to start doing things that are smarter. One of the easiest, smartest things you can do is get people out of harm's way.
Pecan Acres was built in the 1970s near a canal, but in the last decade it has seen more frequent and intense flooding. Its levee is no longer adequate. Back-to-back floods in 2016 and 2017 drew the governor's attention, and a plan was hatched to buy out the homeowners and move them here, barely 2 miles away, but 10 feet higher. Cornell Jackson was eager to hear the details. She raised her children and now her granddaughter in the home that recently flooded beyond her financial ability to repair.
So the water came up to about here and then you had to take that drywall off.
Yeah. You're losing everything. You don't have time to pick up anything, and it just, you got to go back and just start all over again. I mean, it's just miserable.
The program will buy out each homeowner, but since these damaged homes have so little value now, homeowners will also get forgivable loans, up to $200,000 to buy into the new community. For each year they live in their new home, they get 1/5 of the loan forgiven. In 5 years, the home is theirs, debt-free. The cost, roughly $8 million. In the past, the federal government has given flooded homeowners money to simply relocate. But this is one of the first plans to move an entire community en masse here to higher ground. And it could be a model for the future.
When we get done with this, we and everyone else will know more about how to do this and more about the mistakes to avoid than we know right now.
We all in it together, and I'm just not happy for myself, but I'm happy for everybody else, because we done been through a lot.
And you're ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
The state of Louisiana is spending $4 million to turn the old area into wetlands, and this will actually protect neighboring communities from future flooding because the wetlands act as a sponge during heavy rainfall.
Incredible. Another continue series in your rising risks. That's one town. And there's many in Louisiana, some in California that are below sea level. Is that a blueprint for other communities?
Absolutely. They're testing this, and also they're working on a very similar plan in Ile de Jean-Charles, which is actually sinking into the Gulf of Mexico. So this, as we see more flooding, as we see more communities in danger, and entire groups of people that want to move, this could be the way to do it.
Yeah, 8 years ago, I think we were in Butte-La Rose, Louisiana, when they opened up the Morganza Spillway, and they flooded the town. I mean, it's an incredible story there, very important one.